What is the best Minecraft server ever made? Now, whatever your answer to that was, you're just simply wrong. Because today I'll be showing you the real best Minecraft server ever made. Now this server is something for literally anybody, and today I'll be showing you a tiny glimpse of that. If anything in this video interests you, check the description for more info on how to join. Now just before I show you around, there are some brief history you should know about first. This server is just the latest in a series of servers that has been going on for 4 years now. This to me shows that the hosts are dedicated to bringing their players the best experiences possible by keeping it fresh. And with this video, I just want to give the hosts and the server a bit more recognition. So the aim of this video is to hopefully get at least one new player. But anyway, with that said, let's show you around this thing. So I want you to see this video as a showcase of the server. I'll be going around with 2 tour guides and we'll be viewing some of the best areas in the server in the hopes that someone out there likes what they see and decides to join. So upon spawning in, I met one of the server's main owners, wearing a very interesting skin. So the first place he wanted to show me around was this amazing town full of shops and homes, acting as the spawn and the center of the server. Some of the shops here include a pig shop, a milk shop, a general store, a blacksmith, and much more. All of these shops are run by members of the community and they are all fully operational. One interesting build in this spawn area was the recording studio of the famous rapper Minecraft Steve. Check out his channel if you're interested. There are many other cool builds in the spawn zone, but I'll let you discover them for yourself. We then went through the nether portal for fast access to other places in the world. And the next thing on our list of places to visit happened to be Speeper's base. And after failing to open a fence gate, we were met by another player who was currently active on the server. They don't really seem too bothered about my presence on the server, which is a bit rude. Speeper's base though was looking really cool. It was mainly filled with nice looking houses, one of which was given to me temporarily to stay in when I first joined the server. They also had a nice little church in the centre, sadly it wasn't worshipping me though. It's also clear that they have plans to expand and develop this area further, seen on the dynamic map that you can access once you join the server. This is actually a really helpful feature that makes it easier to travel to places and find other players who are currently on the server. But after a while, it was time to leave this area. So now we decided to ask players if anyone would like their build shown in the video. And after crossing this amazing bridge, we went back into the nether portal to head to the next location. The first place we headed was a base, really cool, so if you do join the server, make sure to treat these guys with respect. Their base was also awesome. It was engraved into the side of a mountain and had all sorts of things inside, including cool storage rooms and lots of villagers to trade with. Honestly, huge shout out to these people. Next up was a brief visit to the in-development land of Arcadia. In not too long, this area will be filled with roller coasters and amusements of all sorts. For now though, the only thing there was this Elytra game. And after visiting that, we headed to the Moose Lands. This is a land filled with old style looking Minecraft builds, built by the one and only Onyao. This place definitely had some interesting builds, including a large circular structure that didn't really seem to have much purpose. But now, I don't think this area was pretty cool, or maybe unique is the right word for it. My favourite build here though was the train station, that was really awesome. Now not too long after leaving this area, the builder himself, Onyao, decided to join us. We also found a house that had unfortunately been burned down accidentally. Thinking back to when we recorded this, we probably should have helped rebuild it, but we had more important things to do. We headed to a nice little base where we met this legend. He probably felt quite threatened after we all randomly invaded his house, so maybe that's why he gave me this Elytra for free. But he was kind and he did have a pretty nice base, so shout out to him. We then discovered this pretty large area located in the jungle. I saw my first ever Minecraft frog here, which is pretty cool. We then discovered a hidden area behind a waterfall, and being the respectful people we are, we decided to leave it right away. I then decided to try and use an Elytra in Java for the first time. But with that, it was time to move on. We then headed to this massive pyramid in the middle of the desert, which makes me think the server definitely does have a lot of different types of builds. We couldn't enter just yet as the build had something to take care of. But while we were waiting, it seemed like most people that were currently online on the server decided to join us for some reason. Guess it was to see me. But after a while, we were allowed inside and it was pretty awesome. The builder revealed that he had some plans to host an event in this area at some point in the future. Events is something I haven't really mentioned yet in the video, so I'll quickly give some details. To keep players interested and engaged, either hosts create their own events or players can create their own. I was actually present for one of these events on the previous server, which was really cool. About 15 people turned up to kill the End Dragon. There are also PvP events, building events, and much more. Also, if you're a creative person, why don't you come and host your own event? Now, there are some places that we only visited for a short amount of time, so I'll just briefly explain them here. First up is this nice small little town. It has a few nice houses, a nice river, and a lot of farming areas. It was built by these 3 legends. We also visited this cool castle-like area. It had an underground tunnel system as well as some cool contraptions. Next up was this mushroom island with a cool tower and an awesome temple. We then headed to this small little jungle island. The only thing here really was a small little house, but it was highly detailed. And the final place I visited on my tour was this insane area of destruction. The builders had contraptions with TNT and pistols to destroy this entire zone. And after Speeper killed me, I met this dude. He gave me some fireworks so I could use my Elytra again. I guess he also wanted me to die. So guys, I just want to say, I know the main focus of this video was the builds of the server, but there is a lot more to the server than that, such as the events or just the general feeling of community you get from walking around this place. I want to thank everyone who appeared in this video and once again mention that the server's Discord will be linked below. Also, of course, it would be cool if you could subscribe to the channel. The 3-year anniversary is approaching and I have a few cool things planned for the build up. including a possible 24-hour live stream and a big video involving a lot of people. Listen, last month I gained 240 subscribers, which means I literally doubled the amount of subscribers it took me 3 years to get in a matter of weeks. That is insane. I just thought I'd say that to give you guys a bit of hope, there are big things on the way for the channel. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later.